Jayhawks will kick it away to get this game going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, UConn. He just sprints into the end zone. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Scanning the field. It's Pavia. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Chris, I don't know. Maybe this offensive coordinator's been watching a lot of NFL football. You see this from time to time on Sundays. The opening drive, you get a touchdown, and for whatever reason, the analytics tell you to go for two to try to get an 8-point lead. Here, they get stopped, so it's 6-0.
Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense comes on the field first today. And out comes his quarterback, Kirk, who certainly had his troubles this season facing an elite corner on the other side. Better be careful, right?
Yeah, he better be very careful, Chris. In fact, anytime that ball's in the air in his direction, chances are he's going to get his hands on it. I think if you're smart, you work away from that corner, pick your spots, and find the right guy that has the guts to go up against this corner and try to make a play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness.
It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
After giving up the safety, here's the free kick. Breaks free. Great move in the open field. The Huskies offense out there for their first possession. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. Point after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be a return. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They'll run it from the gun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Sticking with the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Still going. It's a foot race. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. Well, Kirk, UConn has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He'll throw it now. And this time it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Dropping back, it's Wilson. He's running out of time here. There's trouble. The ball is knocked loose in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. A huge defensive score.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Simmons. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Quick throw to the left. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Looking downfield, it's Pavia. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, UConn.
Goes with another touchdown. This first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the ball is not. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Breaks an open space. Makes the defender miss. And UConn's offense is back out there. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Pavia. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Ball handed off. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. Back to throw. It's Wilson bringing pressure. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And sack sets up second down. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. That's a safety for the defense. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Breaks an open space.
Returner brings it down to the 37. And your UConn Huskies will take
Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. After scoring before halftime, a chance to really stretch this lead now in the first possession of the second half. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Touchdown, UConn. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and
inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And they'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Jayhawks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punter is hurried, and this punt won't go very far. It's fielded inside the 40. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. The offense starts with excellent field position. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. On the move now. Look out, room to run here. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Well, Kirk, UConn has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskies.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The Kansas offense is back out there now. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's caught across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see it.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing
has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump. The fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Off the play fake on first down. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. This one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.